Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just wanted to cover something that's a little more on the serious side. You're currently joining me in the jailbreak at the moment. Uh, Kind of like a one-on-one talk with you guys and potentially any police or police departments that take a look at my videos, especially the recent speeding ones. I want to point out there that first off, I don't recommend any of my viewers try to do the things that I do in my vehicle. I ask that you don't do those things, and I would hope that everybody drives responsibly and safe, just as I do, which may not seem like it online. So, to the police departments, to the police officers, I have no hate against any of you. I have no issues with any police, especially where I am. I'm actually very close with the first selectman of my town. Very well known in my town, actually. And I don't want any issues. I don't want any problems. From what you see online is for entertainment purposes only. I ask that once again, nobody does this. I'm not trying to insult the police by just saying, hey, here I am doing X speed, on the highway and whatnot. The one hand driving was a one-time thing. I'm kind of like anyone else who just once in a while speeds. I mean, I bought an 807 horsepower car, 707 torque. What do you expect? Some people are gonna show what the car can do, and that's what I'm doing. I don't necessarily have any place to do that unless I go states and states away, which my YouTube funds don't support that yet. So it is not an insult to the police at all whatsoever that I throw it out there like that, which is the reason why I don't block the speed. When I have my mom in the car, she likes that and she wanted to ride, and she told me she wanted to feel the power more than X amount, and that's what I gave. So anybody who gets in this car, I explain to them beforehand the process of this car, kind of what it could do, and if they're uncomfortable, then they're uncomfortable. If they ask me to stop, I stop. I don't necessarily put people in an uncomfortable situation, because clearly I'm comfortable at different speeds than other people. So I ask to not have any issues with any police or even any of my viewers who have seemed to not like that type of content that I created. Now, I would love to do a top speed run in this car where there's enough room and it's safe, which unfortunately would be states away. So I will work on that as I can. It kind of depends on what gets thrown at me. But I definitely wanted to come out and just say that if police decide to want to pursue action for those videos, they have every right to. And there's nothing I could really do about it. I mean, I threw it out there. I ask that they don't, because what you see online is not how this car is driven every day. It's driven speed limits, it's driven X amount of this, X amount of that. Cruising on the highway, maybe at 70, speed limit 65. I need to, for good gas mileage either way. So, in all seriousness, I ask that nobody attempts to do the things that I do for entertainment purposes only. And that's kind of why I put the disclaimers in the beginning and in the end of my video. So this is a very powerful car. I understand the responsibility that comes with this car. And when you buy a car and you have 90% of the people who view it watch these and want to see the speed and want to see some acceleration, sometimes you don't even realize what X amount of speed you're doing just because there's so much. I mean, if you're looking at the road, monitoring what's going on around you, but you're hitting the gas, you don't know what speed you're going. Trust me, there is no way by feel that you could tell what exactly you're doing unless you see it out of your peripheral vision. So my final note again would be, I hope none of my viewers attempt this. I'm not trying to encourage that whatsoever. It is on my own doing. And for any police or police departments or officers who do watch those or see those, I ask that there is no issues between us, seeing it is for entertainment purposes only. The disclaimers are in my videos. I make no money on that as of now, but I'm in the process of working on getting monetized, and all the money that I get from YouTube will go right back into this, such as twin turboing this car, or putting a intake on it, or whatever it may be, wider tires. I mean, strip the back seats out to save weight, what, etc. But you know, there's a lot of talk about how I feel about it and why I threw it out there like that. And I don't want to block the speed for you guys, because that's what you guys are here for. You're a car enthusiast like me who just wants to see it. And I'm not purposely trying to insult anyone by doing unsafe speeds. You know, it's only unsafe when you're reckless, if that makes sense. You know, you can go 800 miles an hour in a car, but it does not mean that it's reckless. It depends on what you're doing at the speed that makes it reckless. So that's what I don't think a lot of people understand. I've had a lot of experience with these cars. I've had RT Scat Pack. Now I have the Top Dog. I was warmed up for this car. I am well prepared for it, such as financially and upkeep and speed-wise and safety. And I've watched a lot of videos myself about the videos that I make. So, you know, I came prepared. So in all seriousness, if any legal action is taken upon me further from here, you know, I will deal with that as it comes. See you in court, and we'll figure something out. But if no action is taken, that is amazing, and that's what I aim for. So I wanted to just have one serious talk with you guys about that. And going on from here, that does not mean that I will censor the speeds, the X amount of speeds that I do. So I'm going to give my viewers what they want, because I was in a couple of my viewers' shoes where this type of car was never in the realm of me being able to have. So the fact that somebody produced it for me, it was really nice to sit at home, and as much as I wanted it, it was still nice to hear the car, see what it can do. And I don't want to take that away from you guys. You know, that's like pointless. You know, that's like saying doing a top speed run in my car on a closed course filmed in Mexico and blocking the speed. I mean, you don't see nothing. What's the point? You know, I have two speedometers, but still, you know, a digital and a arm, but there's no point. So going on from here, like I said, I'm not gonna necessarily look to block the speed. So I'm not gonna block my signs. I keep everything hidden. There's no way for anyone to really come at me and find me. So, but that's really about it. Once again, just like my disclaimers, do not attempt anything that you see here for entertainment purposes only. If any legal action is taken, I will pursue it how I see fit. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and more videos will be coming. I think one's going to come later on today, and obviously more to come. So